What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson here, coming in live this Friday afternoon to interview Hayley Zeidman. I am so pumped about this because this girl's a friggin' recruiting rock star. And you know what? I did a poll in my group, Gold Digging Boss Babes, which I hope that you guys are on. Hayley, I see you on there. It's letting me add you. Look how awesome we are. The number one topic came up that people need help with recruiting. How about that? So I looked at my list and I said, who is my rock stars in my network that is amazing at recruiting? And Hayley's name came up right away because she is the top recruiter in her current company. She's just killing it. And so she's agreed to spend a little time with you guys this afternoon. She's a busy mom. She's got a sweet baby girl at home, and we'll get her on here. It says she's adding right now. So I'm so excited. If you guys are new to Hayley, let us know. It says it's adding you, Hayley, so hopefully it's prompting on your end. If you've never seen Hayley before, let us know below. Also, when it comes to prospecting, recruiting, building your business, share an emoji with me, drop a word, let me know how you're feeling when it comes to prospecting and recruiting. I would love to know, is it something that you look forward to building your business and sharing your opportunity? I was just on a training while I was listening to the no answer from, okay, it's not letting me add. Well, it said that you didn't answer, Hayley. So I was doing this training. Let me try again. Yeah, it's not letting me add you, Hayley. So you're going to have to try to be added. I'll just watch for that. So I was doing this training and she was saying, this is really interesting, guys. Two things I want you guys to try again. Okay, let me try again. It won't let me. It's saying you have to add. Yeah. Hayley wants to be in your video. Okay, I will let you approve. Anyways, it was saying you need to love your product and your opportunity when you're recruiting, guys. If you don't love your product or you're not like super pumped about your opportunity, which is you're going to really struggle. And I was like, that is so interesting because I'm jazzed about my product and my opportunity and me. Like, I'm so confident in myself as a leader and what people get by joining my team that shows up. And so for you, it was Danielle Delgado I was doing the training with. She said, I have to get this written down as a quote because it was so good. She said, you have to be great with you. You guys should write that down if you're taking notes. You have to be great with you. Quote by Danielle Delgado because she's stud ed. If you're not great with you, that's going to show up in your recruiting. Oh, the earphones. Elizabeth, you're awesome. Thank you. Elizabeth, what would I do without you? You keep me sane. Oh my gosh, it's saying I have to rotate my phone and I have. Okay, let me rotate my phone, okay? We'll do that. I'll hold it if I have to, Hayley. We'll get this. Don't worry about it. I got my earbuds, okay? I'll just hold my phone and be super ghetto. It's fine. We can make this work. We got this. We got this, ladies. Can you do it partway through? You can't turn your phone while recording. Oh, okay. All right, that's not gonna work. All right, well, you have to try again, Hayley. It's not gonna let me. I can just talk about how awesome you are this whole time. I could like literally do that in my sleep because you're so freaking awesome. By the way, Hayley's not gonna tell you, but she was a lieutenant in the Army. Can I just get a shout out for all the badasses out there that have been or are in the Army? Like, I mean, seriously, she's just amazing. She went to West Point. She's freaking smart. She's just like this health advocate, health warrior. She has 3 kids. I'm just in awe of her. But I want you guys to hear her story, so we'll see if we can get her on. Okay, anyways, you have to be good with you. You have to be great with you. You have to do the work to, okay, I'm trying. It's saying right there, approve. Okay, Hayley, I approved you again. Fingers crossed. Can we get some like juju here? Like some positive vibes to get Hayley on this video? We'll figure it out. We'll hop off here and get back on if we have to. But that's some work for you guys to do, okay? You have to be great with you, okay? So that's your takeaway is you got to do the work. You got to do the self-development work, the mindset work to work on your confidence in yourself, right? It's you that people get. That's the thing. Or at least plugging people into a system. It's not letting you add on here, Hayley. I'll see if you can try again to get on there. Hayley wants to be in your video. I love it. It's like MTV. Hayley wants to be in your video. MTV right here. Woo, come be in my video. So great. Oh, I love it. Okay, so working so hard. Lately is the mindset. Yes, Elizabeth, that is what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's your mindset. Come on. You can learn all about the scripts and what to say. I followed scripts before. I studied, when I first started, I stumbled upon Jessica Higdon to learn about scripts, and it's not, it's working. It's not working. Okay, that's okay. We'll try something different. Anyways, I was learning about scripts. I had stumbled upon the Higdons. I think it was Jessica Higdon's website and her scripts. And you know what, guys? I used her scripts, and she's a stud-ette. She was one of the first to build on social media. And guess what? Guess what? It didn't work. Crazy, right? Well, the reason why it didn't work is because I wasn't confident in myself. I didn't believe in myself at all. I had just started, and I just did not know what I was doing. And that was showing up. Let's see if I can add. I just invited you, Hayley. Can you look on your end, girl? Perseverance. I mean, we're not going to give up. Neither one of us are quitters. So you guys might have to hang out here for an hour while we try to get on. But think about that. You guys look at me, you're like, oh, Kimberly, she's just like got this group that, or this huge business, and she's just a recruiter and she's amazing. Yeah, but when I first started, I didn't have confidence in myself. So it took me just reaching out and working on myself and developing my skills and reaching out one more time and learning to just build relationships and add value to people. And then people started saying, well, what is it? What are you doing? I want to know more. And then that's how it all happened for me. So I just want you guys to know that, and we'll talk to Hayley and get her perception on it. But scripts only work if you practice them so much they become second nature. Exactly. I love that, Christy, because it can actually get to a point where it's not a script anymore, right? It's just you talking. Like, I don't like look at a paper when I'm talking to somebody. I'm just like legit, like, tell me more about you. What's going on? Let's see if this would be a good fit, right? I'm not in the business of convincing. And going back to that, you have to be great with you. You have to have so much confidence and faith. And the only way you're going to get that is by getting in front of more people, sharing with more people, making those connections and all of those things, okay? So I'm going to mention my boot camp while I've got you guys in front of me. So my boot camp is closing. Closing, I know. Closing. So if you guys want to get in there, get in the boot camp, rock your business on social media. It's on my website. What's my website? The Goal Digger Girl. It's GOAL, by the way. Watch yourselves. Goal Digger Girl, the Goal Digger Girl. Or you can put boot camp, and I think I have to be careful with algorithms saying that, but I don't really care. So the Rock Your Business on Social Media boot camp is starting next week. It's 8 weeks long. It's a crash course. It's the last live one I'm teaching. Oh, I'm so glad you're in. And it is going to be everything revealed of what I've done, but you'll have curriculum that goes with it. You can turn around and teach your teams. Every week you can be like, okay, guys, this is what we're tackling this week. Okay, great. There's stuff that you need to do as a leader in your business. There's stuff that you need to clean up with your social media. You have to learn attraction marketing, like real attraction marketing, not just like posting a quote. Like, you need to legit learn how to serve your audience and add so much value that they're like, oh my gosh, like, I want to know more. Or if you do say to them, hey, have you heard of my company before, my product? They're like, no, tell me more, because you've served them so much, right? That's all it is. It's just literally the person who offers the most good content is the one that's winning. That's all you have to do. Like, how fun is that to think about, like, what could I create that could help people? So anyways, my social boot camp, my social media boot camp is everything. Instagram, it's personal branding, adding value, your content creation, your target market. It's like all the things. And it starts next week. So if you want to get in it, there are payment plans. If money's an issue, I say suck it up and figure it out, because if you don't invest in yourself. Oh my gosh. I'm just saying.
Let me get my phone up.
I mean, not you. I'm just saying, me trying to join, that was not working. My whole phone wouldn't rotate, and it kept saying I had to rotate.
Uh-oh. We still have feedback.
Uh-oh.
Do you have headphones?
I do, but they're like on the other side of the house. Oh my. Oh wait, no.
You could do it.
Okay, keep doing your thing.
Grab them. Okay, well, I can talk all day long. You guys know that. Hi, Jeanette. It's Elizabeth. Saving the day again. Seriously. my gosh, look at my hair. Hashtag mom life.
Oh. This is crazy. This is my second time doing this.
Hashtag mom life.
How's that?
Yay! Can you all give us some love hearts, as Fraser Brooks calls them? He calls them love hearts. It's so adorable. I freaking love it. We get love hearts because I'm telling you, aside from Hayley, I've never, in myself, I don't know anybody who's more determined. I mean, do you, Hayley? Like, we do not give up. Like, this, us two? Oh, no. We'll be the last to go to sleep, like, for real. Well, welcome on, my friend.
Well,
so,
thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I know, we did it. Yay! So I was just telling about my boot camp anyway, so it's fine. I was going to tell them at the end anyway. So get in the boot camp. If you want to change your life, just get in the boot camp. So Hayley, welcome on.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I wanted to bring you on today because I posted in one of my big groups. There's almost 12,000 people in there. And I said, tell me how you're feeling when it comes to recruiting. And overwhelming on a scale of 1 to 10, almost all of them were putting like 2s and 3s. And I realized at that moment that like there's a huge disconnect because in order for us to be successful and build the businesses that we want, we really have to feel comfortable with bringing people on board. So I thought of all the people I know that I'd love to pick her brain and share what's working for someone who's in the trenches, and you came to mind. So I would love if you would to just share a little bit about your background. I already told them you've been a lieutenant in the Army. Thank you for your service. You're amazing.
Oh, captain in the Army.
Captain. Oh my gosh. See, I need to like school myself on all of that stuff. Okay, you can give me a lesson because that is very important to understand the difference. So Captain, you guys, how cool is she? And she's a mom of 3 kids, super busy. But what got you into network marketing? So I feel like that's kind of has to be an interesting story there.
Not really. Well, okay. So I was out, and maybe it is to you. But it's nothing special. So I started about 5 years ago with oils, and what happened was my friend, she invited me to her party, and she's like, I'd already been invited to oils parties before, and I was just like, but I really liked this friend, she's one of my favorites. And so she said, you'll be impressed. I promise you'll be impressed. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, if she thinks I'll be impressed, then I guess I better go. So I went. And then, so I was at the party, and there was this, she was a big deal. This presenter, she was very big deal in that company, and she still is. And she basically my friends are like, oh yeah, we're doing this as a business. And I was like, oh, okay, why not? I'll just do this as a business. And so I did, but I quickly, it was lonely. Like after a couple months, they stopped doing it. And I was, basically watching all the videos online, trying to figure out how to do it because I recognized that it was a tool for me to help people. And that's part of my journey, is that I used to be a very sick person 10 years ago, major traumatic health crisis. And I had to turn around my health. And so then I saw that as a tool that I could use to try to help people. But my story is that, even though I learned so much about it, I never got anybody in my downline. So that was frustrating, right?
Wow. No, this is good for people to hear, though, because there's a lot of people watching that they haven't even recruited their first person yet. So this is inspiring to see where you've come,
Yeah. Hey, Carrie. So 4 years I was doing that business. 0 people. I had customers, but no builders. 0 builders.
Oh my gosh.
And yes. And so then I started another business, health and wellness, same thing, kept helping people, I was sharing online at this point. 0 builders. So another business. So that point I had 2 businesses, 0 builders. And I kept going because I was on a mission to help people with their health no matter what. And I wasn't making any money because you guys know that's kind of the deal. You got to have some builders to make some money. But, so that was, I just kept doing it though. And I didn't really realize there was another way. And so then a little more than a year ago, another friend of mine came and said, oh yeah, we have this opportunity. At first I just wanted the best discount. So I ended up getting the kit, right? And so this is interesting.
Oh, yeah.
This is interesting for you guys. Okay. So she was too timid to even mention the kit option. And so, she said, okay, well, you can get this kind of membership. And I'm like, what? I'm like, is that all you got for discounts? And she's like, so I had to press her on it.
Hook me up.
I know. She's like, oh no, but you can do this, but you got to buy a kit and it's a bigger discount. And I'm like, oh, I want the bigger discount. And so,
Yeah.
and I turned out to be her strongest builder. But then get this. So a month went by, but I was pretty adamant that I didn't want another business. I didn't need another business. But what she neglected to tell me was about the bonuses that could be had for fast start. And for somebody like me who is used to not making any money, the bonuses were very appealing. I was like, oh, okay. So I went ahead and got the fast start bonuses, but and I was able to attract some builders for this new opportunity. So that was all new to me, but it was a lot of growth. It was a lot of pain. And
yeah, because you were leading people in a way you never had before.
Yeah.
Like you had some business builders.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it was. And so basically the way I did that, I just, I helped them get their bonuses too. And I discovered that was, a good way to kind of get people going. But then at the end of the day, people wouldn't continue building after the bonuses. So that was frustrating for me. Just because they weren't, the setup, it just wasn't that available. And so then I ended up kind of lonely again, building my business. So it wasn't really a team environment. Pretty much the attitude was, build them far and wide.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're frozen. Am I frozen, guys? Can you message for me? Can you, is it me too? Am I frozen? I can see myself talking. Am I by myself here? It says people, I'll let you keep talking. I'm not frozen, Elizabeth. Can you hear Hayley? Oh, she popped off. Okay. I'm not frozen, but Hayley's not on here, right? I'm fine. Thank you, Carrie. I was just talking to myself for a second. I mean, I'm not frozen, but she is, right? Okay. I think she'll get back on here in a second. So she's going to come back on, but can you guys relate to what she's saying? Okay, add her again. It's not letting me, Hayley. Allow your viewers to request to join. Okay, got that. We'll see. We'll get her on here. We'll get her on here. But you guys can you relate to what she's saying though? I mean, it's like a legit thing. I had quite a few people that would have you share this below. Hayley has disappeared. She has disappeared. She has left the building. She's left the live. This is so comical. I freaking love it. Add me. Okay, there you are. Hey, okay. It's not letting me, Hayley. You have to request it, I think. Let's see. What's this mean? Invite friends to watch. No, I'm not going to do that. So go ahead and try again, girlfriend. But a lot of times people will build wide. So I had asked that question in the duplication video. You're here. Okay, you have to request to join. Is that possible? Yeah, it's not letting me add you. Yeah, because you're not a choice for some reason, Hayley. But when you build wide and then you recruit a lot of people, right? And so you're like, yay, but none of them are doing anything, or they get started with the smart start or fast start or newbie bonuses. And then after that's done, they kind of fall off. And that's where you have some trouble with your business, because if you don't get them bringing people, that's the whole model, right? It's you have to have the depth too, and that's the key. But you don't want to have all your depth in one line either, because I had that actually with my previous company. I was super heavy in one leg, which was allowed with that setup, and we had some slander and some stuff in the media going on, and so the top girl like totally bailed, and she took all her people. They all quit. So my volume was like cut in half in like 1 month, and I was like, probably shouldn't put all my eggs in one basket, but it just had happened that way. So I obviously learned from that you want to have, I think I've read somewhere like 5 solid legs. So if you're able to have multiple legs, because I know some of you have it where you have to stack, right? Anyways, so we'll see if we can get her on here, because I want to hear her story. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, Hayley, it's not, what's this mean? Invite friends to watch. No, it's not. Oop. Hayley, add me again. I just got out of the video somehow. Oops, it's grabbing the top of the thing. So when it comes to recruiting, you guys, share with me below. Share with me. So balance. Yes, balance. Share with me your questions on recruiting. It's like Q&A. You can ask me whatever you want. Let me just tell you for real, like this is legit what the difference is. The only difference between me being able, because I recruit like now it's like 10 people a month. And I have some people I'm not counting that I have a connection with someone else on my team. I'll just put them right on my team. So it's probably more than 10 a month, which is a lot. I know, I'm aware. And I think about what's the difference. The only difference is my posture. I swear to you, you guys, it's the only difference because I have been doing this now. I have some experience. And I think sometimes people will think, like, so they'll think that people just how to focus on the runners, walkers, even though there's callers. Good question, John. I think that they think people are lucky. Like I remember, I'm not going to say any names, but some of the trainings I was in, she was like, yeah, and I recruited this many people per month. And I remember, can you guys identify with this? I remember thinking she was better than me. I remember thinking she was a better closer because she would say stuff and I'm like, well, I don't say that to people. Oh, this UPS guy just came blazing into my driveway like he's gonna crash into my garage. That was scary. You should have saw how fast he came in. Coming in hot with the UPS packages, Amazon on freaking demand because I have an issue with Amazon. Anyways, but I remember thinking I will not be, I'm not like her. And I did a training and you guys, you know how you can do watch parties? This is so insightful. In the watch party, it was from September, I did a video and I said, yeah, and I'm not good at recruiting. I found my sweet spot is customers. I'm good at nurturing customer relationships and eventually having them upgrade to join the business. Think about that, Mullet, at the watch party. Exactly. Think about that. That was how many months ago? 8 months ago? 9 months ago? The comparison game. I truly believed that I was not good at recruiting people. How crazy is that? I am good at recruiting people because I have built up my business and my team and my systems to know that when people join my business, they're going to be set up for success if they want it. It's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Do you feel confident in your opportunity? Do you think your product's awesome? And are you a good leader? Are you going to take care of that person? And you just go in it with that posture, you guys. That's it. That's the only difference. To answer John's questions, I learned this from Julie Stevens. She's the #1 income earner in Monet. She's awesome. Incredible story. She's so inspiring. I've learned a lot from her. And she said, you sit with the sitters, you walk with the walkers, and you run with the runners. So this is how you want to think about it. You want to match that person's, the time you spend with that person, you want to match what speed they're going. So if they're sitting, you're going to be there for them, but you're going to more plug them into some team stuff where you're already doing those things. You're not taking up one-on-one time with them. If they're walking and they're trying, yeah, they're going to need a little TLC that first 30 days, but then you're going to have to back off a little bit and let them get going. Okay. But some of them, 80% of your team wants to be walkers, John, 80%. So you're going to coach them, you're going to inspire them, you're going to have ways for them to plug into trainings, all that. And then the runners is only like 5 to 20% of your people. It's not very many. And with them, those are the ones you do the one-on-one coaching with. I coach one-on-one certain people on our team. That's not even direct to me. I spend time with people on my team that are in my downline. And I'm able to one-on-one coach them because they're running. It makes sense for me to spend my one-on-one time with them because it's the 80-20 rule. 20% of your team is going to be 80% of your volume. So just figure out who those 20% are and spend most of your time with them. And it's not to be like, oh, well, the only way you get my time is if you're producing. That's not what this is about. It's about the people who need your time are the ones that are runners because they need to develop their skills faster. They're leading more people. They're going to need that knowledge and insight that you have. I hope that makes sense. So I don't know if we're going to get Hayley back on, but what we'll do is we will schedule another time with her because she's amazing, you guys. I can't say enough about her. Go follow her. I tagged her in this video, so it'd be easy for you guys to find her. Go follow her. She is going to be doing a guest training next week if you guys want to jump in to this group. It's called Goal Digging Boss Babes. Okay. I think some of you are in that group already. If you guys jump in now, I'll go ahead and approve you. Okay. Goal Digging Boss Babes. She's going to do a training next week. And I think it is going to be on recruiting. So we can catch her there. But I just want to give her a shout out. She's an amazing leader. The thing that's so cool about her, you could tell she was a captain in the Army because she takes her people's success so seriously. She is like just on that, meaning she's like, oh, here's some bonuses on the table. Oh, here's this resource, here's this tool. She utilizes three-way chats and three-way calls. She'll be like, Kimberly, hey, can you help this person out? Like, she's not afraid to ask for and fight for her people. She's just an incredible leader. So go follow her. I just want to celebrate her today. I'm so proud of her. She's 2 ranks away from the top of her company, her new company that she started with this year. And she started in April, March. Yeah, March. She started in March. Like, how do you do that? She's 2 ranks away from the top of the company. Crazy. Awesome. Freaking awesome. Shout out to Hayley today. You're incredible. You're just inspiring people everywhere. I'm so proud of you and just thankful to be on this journey with you. It's just been fun to see you just run with it. It's awesome. Okay, guys, I hope you gained something today. Thanks for just going along with the ride with our crazy crazy Facebook Live today. I'm going to go in my stories real quick, so I'll see you guys over there in a minute. Have a great day. Bye.